Double smudge tonight. That song keeps coming into my head. I have an earworm. The whole world's going crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Crazy. Hey, baby. You wanna go crazy with me? I can't sing unless I'm belting them out. That's just me. I don't sing in the top of my throat, but the whole world, the last couple days, I mean, through nature and through the human part of it all, perspective, people have been crazy. Even I lost it once this week. And I don't lose it very often and let the public know about it. But anyway, that was Facebook. Get the rants going. Anyway, I think you have a really good smudge here. This reading this evening is for the sign of Aquarius, and welcome to the channel, by the way. My name is Natalie. I'm an empath and intuitive card reader and a visionary. And the week that we're covering with this reading is for the week of the 10th through to the 16th of September 2017. All right, so let's get the shuffle on the road. This is a general reading which may or may not resonate with you. Come back in a week's time and view it then. This is still the future. This is yet to be, yet to unfold. So it's neither right nor wrong. It's a Schrodinger's cat thing. It's neither dead nor alive. It's neither right nor wrong at this point. And now there's no music. There's not going to be music for a while. You play music on your videos, and there's no copyright or anything like that that's slammed down you. You're not stricken for it. It's just because I'm not earning any revenue from it. So what does hurt you, though, is that the videos end up not being playable on all mobile devices. Some mobile devices don't pick it up. A lot of people weren't able to view it. So that was the last reading that I did, and the one before that. I think the one before that, there was several of them in a row, where I got the message that it may not be viewable on all mobile devices. A lot of people, I did a bit of a survey in the group A of Fundy Fortunes on Facebook, and people were reporting all kinds of different devices they were using. It was working fine, so... And that was a really good reading. That was the fireside reading that some of you may have missed. You have to go into Facebook to see it now, to see it from start to finish. It's the only place you can fully view it. You don't have to, but it was a great reading. It was different. It was a campfire outside my yard, and good music playing, and it was fun. I had a hoot and a half. It was a lot of fun. Unfortunately, you're not allowed to... I don't know, it's just the powers that be, I guess, that restrain you from creativity. All I want to do is make the readings not just entertaining, but I want them to be an experience. I want the time to go by and you don't notice it going by. I want you to be comfortable and relaxed and enjoy the reading. But I want it to be an experience. That's what I'm trying to create, that's all. It'll be a while. It sucks. The whole world is going crazy. What's up for you, Aquarius? What's going on with you guys? Hey, Ticanas, Mal. Ticanas, Marina. You know, I love saying, I love different languages and stuff. That was Greek. Actually saying hello to a friend. I give a shout out to all of you if y'all talking different, y'all have different languages and backgrounds to how to say hello. I'll shout it out if I can pronounce it. I'll shout it out for you. That'd be a fun thing to do, I think. You know, if you're Dutch, French, Hindis from India, you know, Chinese, Japanese, Asian of any kind, it would be cool. Hawaiian, aloha, hello or goodbye, I guess. Ooh, there we go, Aquarius. A little slow in getting there, but we're there now. Very first card for you guys for the week is, oh, the wish card is the Nine of Cups. It's a beautiful card. I always view it as a beautiful card. Some other readers read a lot more into it, but for me, I just see what I see, right? I don't like this. Five of Swords in the middle of your week doesn't necessarily mean it's going to be devastating. What's at the end of the week? Mid to end of week. I feel like reshuffling, but I smudge the cards. I don't fudge them. Thank you, Nicole. Alright, Aquarius. And it's going to be the dawning of something new for some of you as far as that song and the lyrics go. The Nine of Cups, wish. I just heard some of you starting over, and some of you were wishing for this. You're going to get your wish. Decisions being made toward around the first of the week. Bittersweet wishes, though, of leaving something, ending something, walking away from something. It could be friendship. It could be a marriage, some kind of a partnership, a lifestyle, a community, a group that you've been close to, anything along those lines. But you're walking away, and it's bittersweet. For some reason, that's what I'm getting. I'm getting that it's very bittersweet for you. For some of you as well, life is going to flourish at this time, and that's what this card is all about. There's benefits from love and peace and harmony, and aren't you one lucky bugger to have all that for those that applies to. Try to remain very sensitive at this time for those of you that are taking this big boost up in your life. Things coming. I just heard some guy went in a girl, and he's real smug about it. I just saw that. Buddy, calm down. Whoever you are, you put that chest down a little bit. This guy's real egotistical, and he's very smug, whoever you are, or someone that you know that's like this, because they won the girl. There was like some kind of a competition going on between two gentlemen, or that gentleman in a situation she was in, or a group she was in, again with the groups, and he wanted to pull her from it, and he won, and he's all smug about it. That's not an attractive feature in anybody, so you better simmer yourself down a little bit. That's not good for anybody either. You can feel pride, proud, happy, but smug, it's just not a very attractive thing for anyone to portray as being smug. It's just not. It's tasteless. Bad taste. Share your good fortune with others for those of you that are moving on up, as they say. Not a lot more socializing going on for you guys as well at this time. The advice of this card, now's the time that you're perfectly placed to make your dreams come true. For those of you that want to wish with your whole heart, your soul, every drip of energy that's in you, and put that out into the universe, that yearning, the pining, the aching for. Feel that. Put that out to the universe. Make your wish. Build your wish around that. Chances are really good to work in your favor the way you want them to, whichever way that may be. So make that wish. Your keywords are happiness, support, love, entertainment as well, harmony at home, relationships, and a beautiful word when it's used in the proper context, and that is abundance, because things can be abundantly bad too, so we use this in the best of ways. That's for some of you. Remember, this is a general reading, please. All right, because now we're going into the middle of the week, and I don't like, you know what, there you go, it's just double whammy. Why are you doing this to these poor Aquariuses? You got 2 5s. I don't like 5s. Sadness at the mid to the end of your week, and this is the middle of your week, and it's conflict. And what I felt from that card, somebody's leaving a relationship. That doesn't take a genius to figure that out, because that's what I picked up on strongly. It's not part of the literal meaning of this card. That was my intuition. That's what I picked up on real strong. Somebody walking away. from something that's bittersweet. You know, it's oh, wow. Oh, I'm feeling like you're leaving because you know for yourself it's the best thing for you. You've never been more honest with yourself, more real with yourself, more accepting of what is the best thing for you. That's what I'm getting off of this card. You know what is you know this is the best. You're telling yourself this is, for some of you, this is overwhelming. And you're saying, this is almost killing me. This is hurting so bad to do this. But it's something I have to do. I have to do this for me. As much as it's killing me. And there's the bittersweetness. You see, you know that something really great is down the road waiting for you, but it's breaking free from what you're leaving behind. It's tearing you apart. It's breaking your heart. Whatever that is, it's hurting you. There's the strong, that none of that is on this, but that's what I got from that card. So heads up on that. I always go with my intuition. And all the other good stuff there, it's for everybody else. You're a mixed breed. You're a mixed tribe of people. The Five of Cups, the end of your week. I don't like this because now we're going into the middle of the week and it's Five of Swords and it's all about conflict. Conflict doesn't have to be negative from start to finish. Let's put that out there right away. It can be rough. There's nothing, oh boy, there's nothing nice about conflict. Oh my gosh. I'm sharing my abundance oil with you that was sent to me from the same lady actually that sent me this beautiful cup and teas. This is my abundance oil she sent to me. I'm shaking this up for you guys because I want to share this with you to ward off anything too hard on you. All right? And if you're going through a hard time and a broken heart, I'm wishing and sending that out to you as well. All right? And I do this because, law, can you see that? I don't think you can see. There's oil. There's oil on my, you see that? And that's what I do with it. And then I pick up my card. I'm sending that all out to you guys. I don't want you going through a hard time. And right now, I believe in anything. Things are that bad in the world right now. Right now, I believe in any good. Take it while it's going. Because I'm sincere in what I do. So somebody's going to benefit from that oil. An argument or conflict is going to leave you feeling battle-worn and small. I kind of felt like that today. A little bit. You know, if I feel like if I've intellectually had a war with somebody or an out with them, and I feel like my points were valid and my points were made, and I felt in the bigger picture I'm the one that won this argument, right? I'll acknowledge that I've won the argument. Yeah, I told them what I thought, and everything they said, I came back with something bigger and stronger. I don't walk away feeling like, yeah, I told them, and greasing people out, as the old expression goes. Like, come on, right? There's nothing to feel good about conflict at all. So for some of you that find yourself facing conflict of all kinds in the middle of the week, but I'm feeling it's all people related. For crying out loud, I'm hearing planes delayed and missed, buses too. That just came. The readings have been really hot the last 2 nights. I kid you not. Oof. But that's what I'm seeing for some of you. It's some of you really, if you're like me, you try to avoid conflict as much as you can. But when things go from conflict to being personalized, and if you're feeling you're under attack or feel a need to defend yourself, if you're like me, there comes a point I can only hold back and bite my tongue for so long. Then, like, right now you got the spiritual Natalie in front of you. You've got the spiritual person, the person growing through enlightenment every day. Excuse me. But then I'm still alive, I'm still human, I'm still person, I'm not making excuses. Oh dear, excuse me. I've been doing that all day. It's not just you guys. But the thing is, you come out fighting, you say, okay, I've hit it up. This is it. I'm done. I'm done biting my tongue. I'm done walking away. I'm sick of seeing this stuff. I'm sick of dealing with it. I'm sick of visually having to take it in all the time and be distracted by it. And it's bullshit and it's shallowness and it's just human nature at its worst. You know, you hit a line and you go, that's it. This is getting personal now. You cross the line with me when it gets personal. When I've been respecting others all along and then somebody turns something on me, no. Somebody that I thought I had a good friendship with, no way. Somebody that I gave more to them than they ever gave to me. If you want to look at, and make a list, a column, I don't do that, but that feeling comes along all the time. I've given you and me, and you're going to treat me like this. There comes a point where you walk in, you go, I don't care what the fallout is, but I am done. I am not putting up with that. And I went through that recently, and I just let her rip. I'm sick and tired of the shallowness of people, and I went on and on and on. But you know what? At the end of the day, in my quiet moments, I didn't feel good about none of that. None of it. I didn't walk around thinking, oh, aren't I something I told? No, not at all. You feel like that. That's what's going on with this card here. Some of you are going to walk away feeling like that. Like, I didn't want to go there. I didn't want to hit below the belt. Some of you are. I know I went borderline. Hitting below the belt. But you get wound to the point you don't care and you just dive in and say, I know I could lick that person intellectually in a heartbeat. And you hold off because you don't feel like you got anything to prove to anybody, right? That's what I went through. I don't have to prove anything to anybody. I am who I am. My beliefs are my beliefs. Theirs are theirs. Give me the same respect to put out to you. And then that gets crossed and you come forward and you're going to do the same thing. I'm feeling the heat off of this. You know I am. For some of you, and you're going to be going, I went too far. Maybe I went too far and not sure of yourself anymore. Well, if there's damage done, the damage is done. You can't go and undo. You can't unknow what you already know. And a lot of you are going to be realizing that you're not going to be really, but here we go. I swear I should be an Aquarius. This card really singing right out to me. Someone you trust has been cruel, devious, and unkind, wounding your relationship and your friendship, your partnership. And even maybe for some of you, this is spilling into your romantic sector of your life. And this all is going to come down as from whoever's doing this to some of you. It's a feeling of power and jealousy is why they're doing it. Don't allow that to happen. All right? But here's the thing. If you get into a tete-a-tete with somebody, right? And if you're brutally honest, they'll think twice before taking you on again. You may walk away feeling small and going, geez, I just went too far. I'm not proud of that at all. I wish I hadn't said that to that person or done that to that person. But they'll think twice before doing it again with you. Of doing that dirty dance. Of let's see who's the strongest, the smartest, and the most powerful, and the most intellectual, and the most, they'll think twice. There's always an upside if you lose. This is not the best way to get that kind of respect. We hope that we can get around those kind of situations and still gain some respect from the people in our lives. But that's what's kind of going on. This card is also bringing to the forefront for some of you. There's some problems going on in the family. There's some hurtful oppositions, people you thought were completely 150% on your side at all times, no matter what the subject. Whoops. You just found out, not on everything. Not on it all. Nope. And you're shocked, and you're hurt, and you're confused. But a little part of your brain says, well, they are not me, and I am not them. We're not one person. They do have a right to their own opinion. Their opinion may not always be the same as what mine is. So some of you are going to be facing and dealing with that kind of a situation. Some of you may be unfairly ignored or overruled at home as well at this time, and that's not a good feeling. Feeling like you're sitting, I see somebody sitting with their hands crossed in their laps. They're sitting in a chair, their hands are like this over their knees, and they're just sitting straight as a board, and they're just looking around. They're not saying anything, they're not doing anything. There's all kinds of stuff going on here. The wheels are turning, but they're not allowed to speak up. They wouldn't dare. They're going to be overruled. They're not going to be listened to. They already know that. Somebody's going to be going through that. It's not fair. The card is acknowledging, tarot is acknowledging that. The good side of this card is if, and I'm going in collaboration with the meaning of this card, is that all is now out in the open. But the longer you sit there unobserved and quiet with your hands folded in your laps, the more you kind of start to meld in with the furniture and the background scenery. People forget you're there. They're going to show their true colors, not realizing, and you're picking up on all of this. And this is all going to serve to your advantage down the road, but I'm thinking quite a ways down the road, but it is going to serve you well. It's almost like you're getting the look inside somebody else's true soul. You're not going to forget what you saw. That's what I'm feeling. The advice of this card, stand your ground. Know that there is no need to respond aggressively, but do be assertive rather than retreat. So even though you're being overruled and you're the one sitting there with your hands folded over your legs, over your lap, you're not retreating. You're just kind of there. That's going to pay off for you, though. Go with that. Just go with it. The keywords are life and opposition, arguments, shame and bullying, unfairness and resilience. You're going to bounce back. It's not that bad. There's some stuff to be dealt with here, absolutely. I hate this card. This is the one I don't like it. Fair to you. 5 of Cups. Sadness. Tarot always tells the truth, though. I gotta respect that. I cringe when I see it show up for anybody. Wow. The loss of a relationship. Coming back. We're finishing where we began, basically. Loss of a relationship here. Loss of a job. Feelings of loss due to bereavement as well. Somebody passing. The ending of the death of something or someone. This is an unexpected break from a person. This was not planned. This is for some of you. This is a general reading. Remember that. Some of you being released from your job, released from your duties, very suddenly. It's a nice way of saying you got canned. It's very sudden. It's left you very confused. You're walking home, and there's a driving home. You're going home. You could be on a bus, taxi, whatever, but you're leaving and you're going home. And boy, the weather is suiting your mood. Take note of the weather if this happens to you. Is it raining outside? It's really dark, gloomy day, and it's raining. It's just suiting your mood, and you've got all these emotions rolling through you over and over and over again. And they're not anything good. Feeling despair, hurt, confusion. Why? Why has this happened? Didn't see it coming. Shock. There's shock value in there as well. Not good. It's going to be all right. It's best to find out the people those of you that are going to lose your job or leave behind. And I just seen a family situation. You're walking out and you're walking alone and you're leaving behind like a group of people, like a family. And same applies to the people on the job that lose their job. These are sudden things, but you need to know that in the bigger picture, better things are in store for you. I'm feeling that. These were hard mountains to climb. You've been climbing it, and now you've been pushed down the other side. Once you reach the top, nobody wants you there. It's better to find that out ahead of time instead of wasting any more time there so you can move on and things can get better for you and improve. And maybe you're going, well, geez, I thought things were fine until that happened. Well, now you know. Things come to the surface. You're finding out the truth. Things weren't fine. In your reality, maybe a little askew, a little delusional if you weren't picking up on what was really going on around you. As you look back and reflect, you may see the signs after the fact. So the advice of this card is you need to look for and accept any support you can find at this time. The situation is not hopeless, so says Tarot. And Tarot also says you will heal, and I'm agreeing with it completely. The key words are unhappiness, dejection, negative thoughts, confusion, hurt, disruption, just feeling of abandonment. You're on your way home, or you've left this place. You're either leaving this place or going to your own home. So those of you that have been canned, you're heading home. For those of you leaving people behind, it could be a group of people, whatever. You need to find that safe haven to head to. And you're going to find it, but what you're going through from point A to point B, because you're in such a state of shock and confusion, that this is unfolded. Like I said, I just see, and I don't see one, I'm seeing people just out in the rain on a gloomy day, and they feel like they've had the wind knocked out of them. You know, they woke up, you're thinking, I woke up this morning, I don't know, life seemed fine to me. Everything seemed normal and hunky-dory and tickety-boo. You progressed with your morning, you progressed with your day. You got to work. The boss wants to see you. The boss comes up and says, let's go talk, we got to talk. Or you're in this group situation, something is going to unfold. It's going to leave. It's going to get better. This is life. This is life. My heart goes out to all of you, anybody going through a hard time. Thank you so much for being here. I want to put this video out as well to raise awareness for the Atlantic right whale that lives, feeds, well, it feeds and it breeds in the Bay of Fundy every summer. And there have been some complications going on out there with fishing lines and shipping lanes, and we've lost 12 this summer altogether. They already were on the endangered list. So I'm just raising awareness that this is going. If everybody could send out the good positive, you know, they mate for life. The whales, the right whales, they have families and pods. They have children. They have grandchildren, nieces and nephews. And they stay together for life. When one of them gets killed, it's no different than one of us losing somebody in our family extension as well. But they're on the endangered list the way they're going. I think I'm going to live to see the end of it. There's somewhere between 500 and 300 and something left on the planet. There's not many of them. And these are needless deaths. And this could end up being an extinction of a mammal that was needless and never had to happen. Thank you for your time. I want to raise that awareness. Thank you for being here. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, please do. All subscriptions are free. You can leave anytime you like. If you're interested in a personal reading, I provide that. Information is found down below this video window in the Show More section. Read through that once. Grab my email that you see there. I use that for everything. And send it off. And you can find Bay of Fundy Fortunes on the closed private group of like-minded individuals in Facebook under Bay of Fundy Fortunes. You can find us here on YouTube, on Google, on Blogspot, and Twitter as well. And for now, I'm going to sign off. You can always find me here at Bay of Fundy Fortunes, or you can find me walking down below along the water's edge of the beach down here down below at hold the highest, mightiest tides on the whole planet, the beautiful and bountiful Bay of Fundy. You'll always catch me waiting on the next high tide because I'm a high tide junkie. Therefore, that's where you're always going to find me. Goodbye and good night, Aquarius. The best of luck to all of you. Peace in, never out.